So Japan has an interesting history with religion. So yeah, there are a bunch of different religions. There's Shinto, there's Buddhism, and there are some Christians, but not nearly as many as say America or like other Christian-based countries. Um, and it's kind of weird too, because so Shinto and Buddhism are separate religions, but a lot of the ceremonies and stuff are kind of mixed. Like people will do funerals in Buddhist style, but they'll go to a Shinto shrine to pray every year, or that sort of thing. Like people don't really, they're not exclusive, I guess, in that sense. So that was kind of weird. As far as teaching people with that background, people without a Christian background, it was kind of weird. They do a lot of preparation for us, like in the MTC, and then when we went to the field, they helped us prepare for that in a lot of really good ways. Um, like we focus a lot more on Jesus Christ, who he is. Everyone's heard of Jesus Christ in Japan, but not a lot of people know details. They just know he's kind of the center of the Christian religion, but they don't know details of what we believe or what he did, like why he's important. So as far as teaching people without that background, we focused a lot on, the essentials, like who Jesus Christ was, what he did, who prophets are, how they relate, and like why all that is important. It seems like most Japanese people, out of the three main lessons that we teach, as far as like the restoration, the plan of salvation, and then the gospel, it seems like most Japanese people resound more with the plan of salvation. Um, it's more impactful to them knowing what the purpose of life is and that God does care, those sorts of things. That life is supposed to be happy. Those sorts of things resound a lot more with them than, say, the restoration, which is the restoration is of course very important, but the restoration is more powerful in missionary work in like predominantly Christian countries, I would think. The plan of salvation is what really hit a lot of the Japanese people that I spoke to. One thing that Japan struggles a lot with is recent convert retention. In my area, Kisarazu, there had been something like 10 or 12 recent converts in the last 2 years when I was there, but none of them were active. Only one of them even came to church like once every other month maybe. And so that was a really big struggle in a lot of areas that I served in, like probably most of the mission, just convert retention. So a lot of the missionary work we did was reaching out to them, trying to get them to, maybe understand better what they, what baptism meant, what they committed to, or just, helping them to overcome some of their struggles.